Now the first race after the lunch break is lining up on lane 2 for the women's under 21 K1000. On lane 2 we have Ella Jones from Norway. On lane 3 from Sweden, Paula Sackbrook. Lane 4, Denmark, Katrine Rask. From Norway, on lane 5, Elise Erland. From Sweden, lane 6, Alexandra Rytten-Torud. And representing Denmark, on lane 7, Fredrike Haug Mattisen. Looks like the wind has become more harder, and you can see here just by the stands the wind has become a lot hotter, so it's going to be tough conditions for the kayakers when they reach the 500 mark. It gets more open just after 500, so the kayakers have to really push through the wind just for getting from 500 and to the finish line. The kayakers are now getting ready in the start. And now the first race after lunch break, and that it seems to be a false start. The first false start for the day. There was a false start and warning on lane 4, Katrine Rask from Denmark. Seems to be that the girls are really eager to start and fight for the medals in this race. A really tough race. doing another start, getting ready in the starting positions. And they're away, and this time it was a clean start. It seems to be that again lane 4 was passed out from the starting. These type of conditions is really important to paddle with a cool head, with a good technique and a good race plan for a successful race. For now it seems to be lane 4 having a little edge over the rest of the field, and also lane 7, also Denmark, taking ahead in the field. Maybe I think lane 7 is having a little bit of lead just before lane 4. Still in the lead, Fredrike Haug Mattisen from Denmark in lane 7, and right behind her is Katrine Rask on lane 4 from Denmark also. The rest of the field seems to be together. Maybe they're doing a move right after 500 or the last 250 as a race plan. Now it seems to be lane 4 taking the lead right after 500, and soon getting to the the last 250 meters to go from this race. Lane 4, Katrine Rask from Denmark is now picking up the pace and taking a big lead from the rest of the field. Seems like lane 7 is a little bit behind, and lane 7, Fredrike Haug Mattisen and Paula Sackbrook in lane 3, who are fighting for the second and third place. The last 200 meters to go now. It seems still lane 7, Fredrike Haug Mattisen from Denmark, taking a comfortable win in this K1000 meter race in under 21 women. Lane 4, I'm sorry. Now it seems also that lane 7, Fredrike Haug Mattisen, is going for the silver medal, and it's a tight finish now between lane 2, Ella Jones from Norway, and lane 5, Elise Erland, also from Norway. So now the Norwegians are fighting, but I think now Elise Erland is taking the win just before lane 2 and taking the bronze. Lane 4, phone control. Lane 4, Fredrike Haug, Katrine Rask for boat control. And now the next race in the men's under 21 K1000 meters. They have already lined up on lane 2, Danish Cannon, Sweden. 3, lane 3 from Denmark, Torbjørn Rask. On lane 4, Thomas Lote from Norway. Lane 5, Anton Andersson from Sweden. And lane 6, Simon Schultz Jensen from Denmark. Seems to be a really big fight between Sweden and Denmark. I think that maybe lane 6, Simon Schultz Jensen, is one of the favorites in this race, and probably trying to make a lead already from the start.
Ska det hem emellan eller? Sen ska du man ska på sig vit t-shirt. Har de sagt det? Vad har de sagt? Ja, man ska vit. Ingen har sagt det.
Right now, 500-meter mark seems to be Danish Cannon.
Ingen info överhuvudtaget. Nej, jag frågar den där.
Together with Anton Andersson, also from Sweden. Torbjørn Rask seems to have dropped behind a little bit. Maybe this is a strategic move from him. Soon coming into the 250-meter mark. It's still Sweden, and Denmark. The top 3 positions.
Sverige. Alltså man ser liksom vågorna.
The positions have changed a little bit now. Anton Andersson is going up really well for the win. Also followed by Torbjørn Rask, who doesn't want to make it easy for Anton in this race. Lane 6, Simon Schultz Jensen is taking the lead. He's taking a really big lead just before Torbjørn Rask. But Torbjørn, the Danish won't be alone on the podium. Danish Cannon will join them as bronze medalist. Number 4 will be Anton Andersson, and 5th will be Norway Thomas Loth. Now they have already sent away 1,000 meters under 18. Lane 3 we have Daniel and Norway. Lane 4 Julia Denmark. Lane 5 Swedish goals.
We have some results from from race 19. Women under 21 K1 meters. Gold medalist is from Denmark, Katrine Rask on time 4:48. Silver medalists also from Denmark, Frederikke Hauge Mathisen, 4:14.0. And bronze medalists from Norway, Lise Erland, 4:21.12. Then we have Ella Jones from Norway, 5th, Alexandra Lytten Torup, Sweden, 6th, Paula Sackberg, also Sweden.
Moving ahead from the 500 meter mark, halfway of this race, seems to be lane 4. Denmark is taking the lead together with Norway in lane. Denmark, lane 7. Really good race. Tactical move from the Danish crew that they are trying really to take the lead from the start of the race. Seems to be lane 7 is a little bit ahead of the other Danish boat, lane 4. I don't think lane 4 will give the gold medal place so easily to the lane 7 H2. After that, it's a tough race between and followed by the teammates Maria van der It's a really tough race. Oh! And lane 6 takes the bronze medal. Very unfortunate, just for the finish line. And also lane 3 from Norway. Lane 7 for boat control, lane 7 boat control. Men's under 18 K2000 meters is already on the halfway mark. We have Finland on lane 1, Norway on lane 2, Sweden lane 3, Denmark lane 4, Finland lane 5, Norway lane 6, Sweden lane 7, Denmark lane 8.
We have results from the race number 20. And under 21 K1 1000 meters. Gold medalists from Denmark, Simon Schultz Jensen, 3:38.6. Silver medalist from Denmark, Torbjørn Rask, 3:33.52. And bronze medalist from Sweden, Dennis Cannon, 3:45.16.
Looks like Denmark, lane 4, Nikolai Thompson and Lucas Solnat is taking a comfortable lead. Seems to be Denmark is taking the lead, ready from the start. And also on lane 8, we have Magnus Iversen and Kjell Kjellberg from Denmark, who are in the fight for the medal position. After the 200 meter mark, still Denmark on lane 4 and Denmark on lane silver medal. It's a really tough fight now between Denmark and Denmark. Now it seems that lane 8 is taking the lead. They're taking a lead just a little before lane 4. Lane 4 is trying to do everything they can. Oh, that was a close finish, really close finish. But lane 7 is now on the bronze medal position, challenged by lane 6 from Norway. But they take a comfortable win for the bronze medal. Lane 8 for boat control. Lane 8 for boat control, please. Now we have away the K4 1,000 meters under 16. Lane 2, Denmark. Lane 3, Norway. Lane 4, Sweden. Lane 5, Finland. Lane 6, Denmark. Lane 7, Norway. And lane 8, Sweden. These are the youngest K4 paddlers on the 1,000 meter discipline this weekend. This is probably the first one of the time these young paddlers are doing the 1,000 meter race in K4. The K4 is a really tough race to do. You have to be really singing together, really good to keep ahead of the rest of the From the looks of it seems to be lane 2, lane 6 and lane 7 who are in the lead for the medals. It's hard to tell which boat is in the gold medal position. Maybe lane 6, Denmark. Marcus Led, they are challenged from Nikolai Lundin, India, and Norway. May this be the race where Norway takes the gold just before Denmark. But it seems that Norway may have a little lead just before Denmark on their lane. They're really close. It seems to be Norway in the lead. Denmark just before them, fighting for every stroke. Oh, now they're coming. But it seems Norway is taking the gold medal in K4000 under 16. Followed by Denmark again on lane 2 with the bronze, and Sweden in 4th and 5th place. This is the first race that Denmark has been beaten in a race this weekend so far. Really fun to see that there is a really hard head-to-head fight from start to finish in K4 races.
We have a result from the race 21. Women 18 K2 1,000 meters. Gold medalists from Denmark, Mathilde Rode, Anna Finn Hansen, 3, 3 and 16. Silver medalists also Denmark, Maria Wander, Julie Bernevid Dörr, 3, 56, 80. And bronze medalists from Norway, Tia Rösten, Teresa Furstenberg, 4, 02, 20.
Now we have the under 16K 4,000 meters. On lane 2 we have Sweden, Julia Hansson, Elin Höglund, Agnes Thor and Hilde Egner. Finland, Hellevi Westerback, Siri Lindros, Elin Ljungqvist and Vellamo Vittanen. From Denmark, on lane 4, Lise Völke Nielsen, Eva Milters, Iris L. Andersen, Sara Bressendorf Anders. From Sweden, Louise Sackbrook, Matilda Wörer, Signe Claesson and Emily Ferguson. From lane 6, Norway, Celine Helleren, Caroline Juhl, Toa Langeballe, Tiril Stangeby Hansen. On lane 7, from Denmark, Katrin Jensen, Caroline Nielsen, Sofie Blomgren Hansen and Mille Bjerreman.
And we have a result from the race 22. Men under 18 K2 1000 meters. And the first place, gold medalist Denmark, Magnus Sibesen Mikael Gullberg, 3:22.60. On the second place, silver medalist from Denmark, Nikolaj Thomsen, Lukas Solne, 3:22.76. And third place, bronze medalist from Sweden, Erik Hedin, Carl Brodén, 3:21.28.
The under 16 women are now getting in the starting positions, getting ready for the start. Seems to be getting a little bit of tailwind. So this race might go a little bit faster than expected for the under 16 women. There seems to be some technical difficulties with the start, so they're backing up the whole start with all the K4s backing up now. A little announcement for the prize giving ceremony, which will be held at 2:24. So after this K4 race for the under 16 women, K4000, the prize giving ceremony will be held. They're off from the start. Getting close to the 500-meter mark. There seems to be a couple of boats. We have made a little bit of a move. Seems to be lane 4, lane 5, lane 7. Lane 4 Denmark, lane 5 Sweden, and lane 7 Denmark. Lane 7 is breaking ahead from the rest of the pack, but Sweden and Denmark in the middle lanes 4 and 5 are trying to keep along with the rest with the leading K4 in the lead. Now closing up to the 250-meter mark. Still seems to be Denmark, lane 7. Katrine Jensen and Nielsen and who's leading really easily, having a really comfortable hand from start to finish. But it seems like Sweden and Denmark in lane 5 and lane 4 are fighting for the silver position. But it looks like Sweden is a little bit of ahead of Denmark and maybe taking the silver. But an easy win for the boat for lane 7, Denmark. And it will be a tight finish, but I think it will be Sweden in lane 5 taking a good win, and Denmark in lane 4 for the bronze. And it's a tough fight between Finland in lane 3 and Sweden in lane 2. And number 6, lane 6, Norway.
Okay, we have results from race number 23. It's men under 16, K4 1,000 meters. And the gold medalist is Norway, time 3:14.76. Silver medalist Denmark 3:15.48. And bronze medalist also Denmark 3:20.40.
Det är inga fel lopp nu. Det är prisutdelning nu. Så prisutdelning.
Now that the last K4000 under 16 race has been done, it's time for a medal giving ceremony at the stands by the podiums. So all medal athletes go to the stands. Hello? Men under 21, K2 500 meters. We want Sweden, Denmark, and Denmark to the podium. Bronze medalist from Sweden, Fredrik Karlsson and Hugo Olofsson. Silver medalist from Denmark, Rasmus Alsbeck and Viktor Atmul. Gold medalist from Denmark, Christian Fastad and Mark Schröder. Please rise for the Danish national anthem. Congratulations. To the podium, we want Sweden, Denmark, and Denmark. K4 500 meters, men under 18.
from Sweden, bronze medalists. Erik Hedin, William Berg, Erik Andersson, and Carl Brodén.
Det var ett mål från början. Där kommer en spel.
Silver medalist from Denmark. Ben Sandor Jakob, Kjell Gullberg, Filip Knudsen, and Lukas Solne. And gold medalist from Denmark, Philip Brydea, Sofus Aska, Philip Jepsen, and Nikolaj Thomsen. Please rise for the Danish national anthem. Congratulations. Women 21K 1,000 meters. We want Norway, Denmark, and Denmark to the podium. To the podium, Elise Erland, Fredrike Haug Mattisen, and Katarina Rask. To the podium, we want Norway, Elise Erland, Denmark, Fredrike Haug Mattisen, Denmark, Katarina Rask. To the podium, we want Sweden's Dennis Cannon, Denmark Torbjörn Rapp, and Denmark Simon Schult Jensen. To the podium, under 18 women, 2,000 meters. We want Norway, Tia Rösten, Teresa Furstenberg. Denmark, Maria Wander and Julie Barnevits Dyr. Denmark, Mathilde Röd and Anna Finn Hansen. To the podium, men under 16K 4,000 meters. Denmark, Norway. Bronze medalist from Denmark, Gustav Skav Tufgård, Mats Poll, Jeppe Maretti, and Andreas Hoffman. Silver medalist from Denmark, Marcus Blem, Jeppe Christensen, Rasmus Aborg, and Christian Kamper Christensen. Gold medalists from Norway, Nikolaj Lönning, Ivar Flicka Buch, Sander Askeland, and Marius Alne. Please rise for the first time this weekend, the Norwegian national anthem.
Jag skrev ju som att säga, jag skit i det var hårt. Det var inte så jag skrev det. Hon frågar mig, vill du ha min telefon? Jag kan ta din telefon. Jag bara...
Congratulations. To the podium for the under 16 women K 4,000 meters. Denmark, Sweden, and Denmark. Bronze medalist from Denmark, Lise Völker Nielsen, Eva Milters, Iris Andersen, Sara Bressendorf Andersen. Silver medalist from Sweden, Louise Sackbrook, Matilda Wörer, Signe Claesson and Emily Ferguson. Gold medalist representing Denmark, Katrin Jensen, Caroline Nielsen, Sofie Blomgren Hansen and Mille Bjerreman. Please rise for the Danish national anthem. first stop after the prize giving ceremony is away. K2 1,000 meters under 21 women.
YouTube-kamera, ja. Ja, det sa det just. Ja.
Mark, and Norway, Island, and Ella Jones. Lane 6, Denmark, Fredrike Haug-Mattisen and Emma Bock. Lane 7, Alexandra Ryttorud and Paula Sackberg, Sweden. Denmark after the 500-meter mark on lane 3 in the lead, followed by lane 6, Denmark as well. Fredrike Haug-Mattisen and Emma Bock on lane 6 and lane 3, Nanna Brandt Jensen and Caroline Bergdahl. And on third place, it seems to be Norway in lane 5. Elise Erland and Ella Jones. Fredrike Haug-Mattisen and Emma Bock is taking a real charge for the medals, followed by Nanna Brandt Pedersen and Caroline Bergendahl. But it seems to be lane 6 taking ahead just before lane 3 and lane 4. The last 175 meters, it seems to be still lane 6, Denmark. The girls are taking a really good stroke rate and a really good technique for the win. But the boat in lane 3 is trying to make a charge but taking the silver. And Norway in 5th, lane 5 for the bronze. Sweden have a fight on lane 4 and lane 7, but seems to be lane 7 taking the win before lane 4.
Next race is number 26. It's men under 21 K4 1,000 meters. And on lane 3 we have Denmark, lane 4 Norway, lane 5 Sweden, lane 6 Denmark and lane 7 Norway.
Now the under 21 K4000 meters, the fastest K4 paddlers are now lining up. I think lane 3, Denmark, will probably try to go for the win. If their tactics will be successful. But also I think Denmark on lane 6 will try to make a move for the medals. And the start is away. The fastest guys from in the K4000 meters under 21 are away. The stroke rate seems to be really high, and the speed doesn't seem to be that low as well. These guys are really good at paddling 1,000 meters. A couple of these guys has probably also been in the international playing field as well, doing a lot of good K4 and K1 races this year. As I can see, the favorites in lane 3 have a little bit of a lead, and just behind them the Norwegian boat, lane 7, is also trying to challenge the Danish boats and not be on the second or third place, but going for the gold this race. And on third place there seems to be the Danish boat. Now coming up to the 250 meter mark, the boat in lane 3 with Knudsen, Alsbeck, Schult Jensen and Victor Geiri Amundsen trying to make a comfortable win. The Swedish boat are trying to step it up with a little bit of speed now, the last 150 meters, trying to challenge for the bronze medal. These guys are really good 1,000 meters paddlers. But as we can see, the boat in lane 3, the Danish guys are taking a really comfortable win and are powering through the playing field and stopping in a little bit before the goal. And then we have the second boat from Denmark, and I think it was Norway taking the bronze medal just before Sweden. A really good show of paddling K4000 meters, showing how it's done. Women under 18 K1000 meters are away. Seems to be lane 3, Matilda Rød from Denmark is taking an early lead in the start.
We have the results from race number 25, women under 21 K2000 meters. First and gold medalist Denmark, Fredrik Hauge Mattisen, Emma Bock, 3:54.16. And second, silver medalist, also Denmark, Nanna Brandt Pedersen, Caroline Bergendorf, 3:56 3:56. And third place, and Norway, Elise Erland, Ella Jones, 3:59.64.
Seems that lane 3 is taking our lead. Mathilde Rød from Denmark, followed by lane 8, Rebecca Gustafsson Lönnroth from Sweden, and also Anna Finn Hansen from Denmark. These girls are really good 1,000 meters paddlers. Have done a lot of great 1,000-meter races and also K2 and K4 races this year. Looks like lane 7 has passed a little bit ahead of Rebecca Gustafsson Lönnroth, Anna Finn Hansen from Denmark. They're having a fight between each other on the lanes outside lane 7, lane 8. And lane 3 is taking the really hard charge for the win. But it's not impossible that lane 7 and lane 8 has powers left at the 250-meter mark to make a move for the gold medal. Right after 200-meter mark, it still seems to be lane 3, Mathilda Rød from Denmark, and lane 7 and lane 8 are having a fight between each other for the silver medal. Now we can see that Emily Rød is taking a real charge for the last strokes now at the last 75 meters, 50 meters to go now, and it's still Denmark, but now it's Sweden. Sweden is trying to make a move from the outside on lane 8. It's really hard. It's really hard for the gold medal, but I think it will be Denmark taking the win just before Rebecca Gustafsson Lönnroth, who beat Anna Finn Hansen on lane 7. Boat control lane 8. Boat control Rebecca Gustafsson Lönnroth. Now the men's under 18K 1000 meters lining up. Lane 1, Gustav Holstedt, Sweden. Lane 2, Philip Bryde, Denmark. Lane 3, Eetu Kollemainen, Finland. Lane 4, Eirik G. Usland, Norway. Lane 5, Sweden, Erik Andersson. Lane 6, Magnus Sybersen, Denmark. Lane 7, Osto Eskonen, Finland. And lane 8, Kristoffer Mjellstad. They're getting into the starting blocks, ready for the start. Seems to be a clean start for the guys. They see it seems that the tailwind has gone down a little bit, so it's getting a little bit better for in the conditions in the water, but it's still a little bit of wind with the tailwind last 250 meters.
Okay, we have the result from race 26. Men under 21 K4 1000 meters. In the first place, Denmark, time 3:4:52. In the second place, also Denmark, time 3:7:88. And the third place, Norway, 3:9:44.
Looks like Denmark's Philip Bryde has taken a little bit of lead, followed by lane 6, Magnus Siversen, Denmark, who is probably one of the favorites in this race. And not far behind is Erik Andersson, lane 5. Now at the halfway mark, still seems to be the same positions for Philip Bryde, Denmark, Erik Andersson, Sweden, and Magnus Siversen, Denmark. Maybe Erik Andersson will have some powers in the last 100 meters in the last leg of this race to challenge the Danish guys for the gold medal. But still it seems lane 2 and lane 6 just before Sweden, Erik Andersson. Philip Bryde and Magnus Siversen is now fighting head to head and having Erik Andersson in the middle of them. Seems to be the stroke. See, looks like the stroke rate is getting up a little bit on lane 2. Philip Bryde for the last finishing strokes. But Magnus Siversen is not letting him go that easily without a fight, and now it is now just before Philip Bryde to take the gold medal, and Erik Andersson in lane 5 for the bronze medal. Philip Bryde lane 2 for boat control, lane 2 boat control.
We will have a quick prize giving ceremony for the under 21 K 1000 meters and men under 21 K 1000 meters and under 18 K 2000 meters and also men under 18 K 2000 meters. Please come to the stands and the podium. To the podium. Norway, Denmark. Under 21 women K 1000 meters. Under 21 women K 1000 meters, Norway, Denmark and Denmark. To the podium. Bronze medalist
Norway, Elise Erland. Silver medalist, Denmark, Fredrike Haug Mattisen. Gold medalist, Katrin Rask. Please rise for the Danish national anthem. We have decided that we will take the prize giving ceremony after the today's last race, because nobody has shown up and everyone is in the water.
A message for the team leaders in different teams. The colors for the long race is for men under 21, yellow colors on the numbers. The women under 21 have white colors on the long race. The men under 18 also white. The women under 18, yellow. The men under 16, yellow. And the women under 16, white. So, K2, men under 21, yellow. K1, women under 21, white. K1, men under 18, white. K2, women under 18, yellow. K1, men under 16, yellow, and K2, women under 16, white. And now we prepare for next race.
This is an announcement to every team leader from every country. We want each representing country's team leader to the tower. Each team leader from representing country come to the tower.
Hallå, hallå, hallå.
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 Hej. Hallå.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Det ser bra ut. Tack, vad bra.
K1. Hallå, hallå.
The next race will be mixed K1 200-meter relay. There will be 6 starting boats from each country. And to make this clear, it is both men and women under 16 K1 200-meter relay. So they will do a tactical move by choosing each starting position for every kayaker.
Okay, it's a relay 6 times 200 meters mix 16. In lane number 2, Denmark, to the left with the lowest number, it means the usual lane number 8. In lane number 3, Norway, lane number 4, Sweden, lane number 5, Denmark, lane number 6, Finland, and lane number 7, Sweden. You can please line up 10 meters behind the starting line.
So here in this race you can see both men and women starting besides each other. And the thing that I have to be careful about is to do the changes when they're both tips are meeting. Then the next exchange can be made. As you can see, everyone has made their starting man, and this might be a tactical move by each representing country who are starting this race. And the start will be made from here, from the goal line.
We are waiting for everything to be correct in this for the second distance. But you can see the red flags, and the noses of your canoes is supposed to be behind the starting line. Number 2, backwards please. The starting signal this time will be a whistle signal. Lane number 7, backwards. Lane number 3, backwards. Number 7, backwards. Number 4, forward. Number 2, backwards. Lane number 2 backwards, number 4 backward. Backward number 4. Number 5 backward. Look to your left and to the right, number 5, you can see the other canoes. Lane number 2 backwards. Number 7 backwards. Number 2 backwards. Number 6 backwards. Look to your left and to your right, please. And you can see your competitors. The other competitors. Number 7 backwards. Ready, set.
Det gick bra för
There is a start warning in lane number 5. That was the first start warning, and the second one will mean disqualification. Please turn back, and we will do the starting procedure once again.
Bara diska. Så det är bara 16 här. Hon börjar bara hon kommer inte fram på det.
This time try to look to the left and to the right. And to see the other competitors. Are you behind, before, please regulate. Forward to the start. Number 7. Number 5 and 6 forward. Number 7 backward. Number 4 backward. Number 6 forward. 5 stopping, number 6. Number 5 little bit forward. Number 2 backward. Number 7 backward. Number 4 backward. Number 6 forward. Number 4 backward. Number 2 backward. And number 4 backward. And number 7 backward. Take a look to the left and to the right, please. 4 backward. 5 forward. Number 7 backward. 5 forward and 6 forward. Number 2 and number 4 backward. Number 4, you have a start warning. Number 6 forward. Number 6 number 4, a little bit forward.
Ring upp på taket och slå sönder tak.
Take a look to your left, right, and your left to see you're in the wrong position. Ready? Set.
They're away now. Looks like a really seven taking the leading stroke. First exchange.
Distance number 2, number 3, be prepared, please. Number 2 backwards.
Kom igen Sverige! Bra Sverige! Bra Sverige! Bra Sverige! Det är bra Matte! Det är bra Sverige! Det är bra tryck i Matte! Sverige! Tryck i Matte! Tryck Matte! Kom igen Matte! Tryck för fan! Tryck för fan! Matte! Kom igen Sverige! Man skulle börja med den sämsta och sen näst sämsta och sen avsluta med några med Hugo. Då börjar man åter ha en chans. Återlöpa till Hugo, sen avsluta med Larsson. Så har cykeln i början, så kan man bara kötta in i slutet. Kom igen Finland! Vad fan är det här? Vad fan är det här? Sverige toppar ju! Kom igen Sverige! Kom igen Sverige! Sverige! Trycker vi Sverige! Kom igen Sverige!
Really fast races from every country representing on their lane, but it still seems that Denmark is taking the win on lane 5, and now Sweden has made up that little bit of in tailwind and taken the silver medal just before Denmark.
We have some results to give you, and it's race 27, women under 18, K1 1000 meters. Number 1, and gold medalist from Denmark, Mathilde Rød, 4:11.72. Number 2nd, and silver medalists, Sweden, Rebecca Gustafsson Lönnroth, 4:13.32. And on the bronze medalists, Denmark, Anna Find Hansen, 4:14.4. And we also have the results from race 28. It's men under 18 K1 1000 meters. In the first place, Magnus Sibbersen, Denmark, 3:42.12. Second place, also Denmark, Philip Bryde, 3:42.60, and the third place, Erik Andersson, Sweden, 3:46.12.
The next race will be in a couple of minutes, will be under 21 men K2 5,000 meters. This is a really fun race to see, to watch, and they're really very entertaining to see in a couple of laps how the position changes.
Jag går bara ner och dricka lite.
Norway, Norway, Thomas Nord and Mathias Orion, Denmark, Simon Schultz-Jensen and Rasmus Alberg. There are a couple of names in this race who will try to go for the win. I think Sweden is really in for the medals this race, also Norway. It's the only thing that Denmark is my favorite for this race.
And if someone has missed that, under 21 K2 1,000 meters will be followed by women's under 21 K1 1,000 meters. So now you'll know that the women's under 21 K1 5,000 meters will start 1 minute after the K2 men 5,000 meters.
Now we have come to the long distance races. The first race is men 21 K2 5,000 meters. Directly after that race it's ladies 21 K1 5,000 meters. And when the men lines up, I want you ladies to be prepared to paddle forward to the starting line directly after the men have been starting. In the first race, with number 61 to the left, Sweden, and furthest to the right, number 69, Denmark. I'd like number 65 to line up in lane number 5. It's in the middle of the starting line. We like to use the whole starting line. And in the women's race, the middle number in lane number 5 is number 36. The starting line is the small yellow boys with yellow flags on, and you are will be able to see the flags. Please respect the flags. Don't paddle forward the starting line. If you cross the starting line once, it means a start warning. The second time you cross it, then you are disqualified. Please line up 15 meters behind the starting line. The starting command will be start within 1 minute. After that, it will be possible for me to regulate the starting field. And then within a minute you will hear a whistle signal. If there is a false start, you will hear a long whistle signal. You can hold your canoes, don't paddle forward. Ladies 21, please line up immediately after the men. Look to the left and to the right, guys. You can see the other competitors. Now you can paddle very slowly towards the starting line. Start within 1 minute. Stop your canoes. Stop your canoes. You can see the flags. Look at the flags. Number 69, you have a start warning. Number 65 and 66, you have a start warning.
And the men's under 21 K2 5,000 meters are away. They're away, and it's hard. It's a really hard start.
Stop your canoes, ladies. Line up 10 meters behind. Stop your canoes. There's no hurry. Number 37, paddle forward, please. Start within 1 minute. Paddle slowly towards the starting line. You can see the flags. Respect the starting line. Stop your canoes. You're supposed to not be moving.
Now both K1 and K2 1,000 meters, men and women, are away. And if you look to the K2 5,000 meter men, they have started to getting the positions up, showing who wants to pull the pack to the first. I see that
Jävlar, kolla nu! Säkert, kolla här. Kaos.
Denmark, Sweden, Denmark.
Nej, men alltså, nej. Sen ligger fan sista. De baserar dem i bildsnack den första dansen. Sverige 2-3.
Up to the turn, Denmark is leading.
Fan, det går så bra då.
Leading the pack. Along with the Danish.
Damer. 5,000 meter.
Then we also have Sweden.
Jag vet inte hur långt det blir.
So it's a pack.
Ja, nu är det inte att filma på det.
Swedish moves by the Danish boats, trying to get the Swedish boats and the second pack behind, big pack, first big pack in front, trying to get up to the rest of the pack, trying to get up Now the women are moving to the turn as well. You can see that behind there is one. You see that the Danish boat is taking the wash lead. It looks like the Swedish boats are trying to get up on the wash behind number 67. Anton Andersson and Dennis Cannon, the 1,000 meters and 5,000 meter specialists, are trying to catch up to the Danish crews. No sudden movements here in the turn. They're trying to keep each other together for the tactical moves later in the race, probably. The Swedes are just right behind them and chasing the pack with 4 Danish boats. Easy paddling from all the 4 boats, and the Swedish boat is trying to push through to get to the with the paddles. Trying to get the number 40 and 37 off her wash, and trying to ease up her paddling from the start, from the beginning of this race. Number 31 now wants to go down on the wash and rest a little bit before she can make another move.
No state kids.
The turn, we can see the lead, 500 meters, and just turn, there's only 4 Danish boats versus the pack, and the Swedish crews behind them. There has been no sudden movements in this turn as well, because the Danish crews probably know that they don't have much to fight for against the Swedes. Very easy paddling with a good technique. You can see that they can power through with every stroke they take, letting the 3 other boats behind the leading boat rest so they can have a good speed, changing every time they want to change leader. There the Danish boats made their change in the leading wash. It's really good to see that the Danish boats are doing tactical moves. You can see the 4th boat just behind the rest of the pack is almost taking it very easy, even putting the paddles down to change the cap on their head. Now in the second pack we see the Swedes trying to cooperate, trying to get up to the Danish crews. Easy going in the next turn for the K to 5,000 men. And if we change our position to the women in the K1, there's still a pack with 4. Haven't made any changes, haven't dropped off anybody. Still looks like the same pack who led from the first turn in the beginning of this race is still keeping a pack for themselves, just as the K2 guys. No, it doesn't look like they're doing any sudden movements from the girls. Maybe they'll move. The leading girl will do a move, number 37. Otherwise, they will just keep doing wash leads the whole race. And let's see how that goes. The men, K2, are going up to the turn. As we can see, they still are a pack of 4 boats, Danish boats. Swedes haven't still caught up with the guys.
Vänta, får det vara 3 stycken på långbång? Ja, men så borde vi göra nästan. Och danskarna 3 stycken? Ja, flera stycken i Norwegian.
De fuskar.
Team having together. The Danish K2 hanging each other, helping each other from start to finish. Probably in the finish trying to fight for the gold, silver, and bronze medal. There will be one medal that will be seem to be happening that much, so that Jason is position in the watching. Both the K2 and the K1 is left to tactically help each other Maybe this is the turn something happens from the K2 pack, leading K2 pack Danish from the Danish boat. And now it looks like the leading boat is trying to make a move, trying to see who wants to be in the fighting positions for the medals. They are all giving up on each other. They won't give up. No one wants to give up. Everybody seems to be well rested from the previous turns. The Swedes are going really last few hundred meters before finish line. One or two boats may drop off right now. Katarina Rask has been paddling really well this day, is now trying to show that she can paddle even 5,000 meters and win it. Because she has now taken a lead and left the rest of the pack behind. Finishing 250 meters, there are still 4 boats in the K2 race. There are still 4 K2s trying to fight for the medals now. But now it looks like 67 is leading, still having another one in the wash. Now they're making a move in the wash. They look like they have much energy to get up for the gold medal. 67 is still in the gold position. 65 is It looks like 69 will go for the silver and 65 will go
62, we have a little fight between Sweden and it looks like Anthem against Cannon pushed over for Europe's band and all Europe.
Vad tycker jag ska filma med? Vad ska jag filma med? Ska filma med? Ja, den andra kom bort. Tjejerna kommer in alla sen. Så de får inte gå ungefär. Va? Vad sa de? Han är på sitt tid. Ja. Fast jag längtar alltid. Det är liksom... Vi ska inte upp igen.
The first match, and either from the second or third, now we can see that all the people leading lining up for us the last fight for the finish is the gold medal.
Inte som en försiktig. Ja, zoom in på båten. Nej, inte ens. Nej, det blir lite skakigt. Jag ska zooma in på alla. Zoom in på dem som är alla.
Looks like we have 3 boats head to head. The last 150 meters now to go. No one has made any move at all. They're probably waiting out each other to make way for the first attack for the last 150 meters. They're still waiting in most of the at all. Everyone is playing very defensive. Now Katrina is going for the win. She made the move and no one seems to have any energy left to counter her attack. Katrina is going for the win. Now every paddle stroke she takes is getting her away from number 2 and number 3. Katrina, who seems to be taking the humble lead after 5,000 meter paddle. Katarina Rask taking the win, number 37, and Nanna Brandt Pedersen, number 31, and Fredrike Maretti, number 3, for the bronze medal. 37, 31, and 34 to the boat control. 37, 31, and 34 for boat control.
have the last some of the last paddlers in this race. Norway fighting in the Elise Erland is taking the last power strokes to beat her teammate. From Sweden, Jessica Lööf, number 41. Now we taking the last three paddlers, under 21 women, K1 5000. Number 34, sorry, 34 was Fredrika Maretti, who's just finished this race. And the two Swedish boats, 39 and 36. Josefin Malmsten and Mo.
We now have 2 minutes to start in men 18, K1 5,000 meters. To the left with number 1, William Erlandsson, Sweden. Closest to me, number 19, Noah D. Pedersen, Denmark. In the middle, in lane number 5, we want number 10, Ufo Eskonen, to line up. 1 minute after the men has started, it's the ladies 18, K2 5,000 meters. And to the left with number 31, Mathilde Roed och Anna Finn Hansen, Denmark, number 39. Mia Christiansen, Sofie Lange, Denmark. And in the middle, lane number 5, number 35. Emily Markusson and Julie Borum Olsen. You can please begin to line up, and men 18, I want you to line up 50 meters behind the yellow boats. The last two starters were very good. We are sure that you can see the yellow flags. Respect the starting line. If you pass the starting line once, you have a warning. The second time, you will be disqualified. Please line up further to the left. We'd like to have number 10 in lane number 5. That's the middle of the starting area. If you do that, you will have a lot of space on both sides. There is plenty of room. Line up further to the left, please. You don't have to be that close to me. And ladies 18, please line up behind men. You can hold your canoes. Everyone needs some time to find the right position. Stop your canoes. Don't paddle forward. I just asked you to stop your canoes. Respect that, please. You can look to the left and to your right. And it's very good if you're beside the other competitors. No hurry. Number 6, paddle forward, please. You don't need to paddle. Just hold your canoes. Paddle forwards very slowly to the starting line. Start within 1 minute. Don't cross the starting line. Hold your canoes. Stop. You can see the flags. Everyone can see the flags. Stop when your nose is on the starting line. Ladies D18 K2. You can paddle slowly towards the starting line. Start within 1 minute. Don't cross the starting line. '33 and 34 forward, please. Number 37 stop. 38 forward, please. 33 forward, please. 32, 31 backwards. 33 forward, please.
that formation, but it looks like no incidents yet. We have Philip Knudsen from Denmark leading this with William Berg on The Swedish crew lost a bit of mark, but can they keep up with the leaders? We hope so, for the tension of the race. Leaders are 37, Pernille Holst.
Nästa år.
Double European champion who still controls this race from his leading spot, and no real attempt of sprinting through the turn yet. But there is a bit of change in the formation. We have Philip Knudsen tries to
nordiska festivalen med sina
in the fourth race, we have the Swedish team, who did so well, early in summer in the European Marathon Championships. They are doing this as a preparation for the Marathon Championship this year, later this year. The leading pack has been split up a bit. One of the Danish boats has been pulled up.
Ja, men vänta för jag åkte i happened in the last turn, and that's what quality race is all about. I'm pretty sure there will be a tactical move next time you need to keep your eyes open. Well, you just noticed that we still got the inside of the border, but he has control of the boat.
Halvvägs.
We can see the leading now it's time for the ladies to go out on the last lap. Register will be really important at this stage. We have a little lead for the boat number 31, Martin the Wind number 1000. Let's see if the Anthem car and the Swedish can keep up with them. And we continue away to get back up.
It looks like the Danish boat has taken the lead, and the Swedish boat and the Danish boat having their own forward.
There is still a
Norway towards the finish line in the K1 Europe. 4 kayakers almost ahead. We have the European champion Christoph Sweden and Carl Gilbert. He has a hard time now. It will be a Danish fight for the medals. Kayak length lead. Yes, the European champion adds up another Nordic championship gold to his collection of medals. The silver is taken by Philip Knudsen. We have a Norwegian and Swedish battle. Number 7 with a really high stroke rate, really high. Kristoffer Mjelstad, Norway, is taking out place number 7, just ahead of his teammate 11, Martin Schmidt, and almost there, number 5, Erik Hedin, Sweden. really. We take boat control on lane number 4, Gustav Bock. You should weigh your boat. Boat control, lane number 4. Another hard battle between lane number 2, Jaakko Hippolainen, and number 19, Noah Pedersen, Denmark. I'm not sure who took it out, but we'll see in the official results. And there finally came a decising moment in the K2 race for women juniors. Number 31 could make a move and take home the gold. Number 31, representing Denmark, Mathilde Roed and Anna Finn Hansen, is taking the gold before their teammates. 37, Pernille Holstrup, Astrid Reinhold, Denmark, and bronze medal is going to 38, Rebecca Gustafsson Roth and Thea Sander. Fourth place is going to Finland. 34, Emma Nieminen and Hilpa Loma. Then another Danish battle. 33, Maria Wander, Julie Barnevitz. 35, Emily Markinson, Julie Borup Olsen. And we will like to have a boat control in the K2 race. We take number 38, the Swedish double. Boat control. Boat control or number 38. Really good race by William Berg, who almost kept up with the good Danish guys. And these two races is now rounded up by the K2 number 36, Theresia Fulstenberg, Martin Lindgren, representing Norway. Well done. And in just some minutes we will have races in their under 16 category. We will have the men under 16 K1 who will race, and we also will have the K2 for women under 16. have a small delay of about 5 minutes due to some teams need to switch boats from the first race to the second. So about 5 minutes delay, but we will be on the run for the race really soon.
Det känns som jag är utomhus. Jag har kåtskins här. Du är kåt? Nej. Jag ska ta igenom de här stolarna igen. Och jag är ledare.
Vi ska samlas om 55 minuter.
Nej.
55 minuter.
Ja, tänkte jag. Det var främst.
Alltså,
And under 16, K1, 2,500 meters. We have start in a couple of minutes. Prepare to start. To the left, we with number 71, Sweden. Closest to me with number 90, Los Angeles, Norway. Directly after the start for ladies 60K2, 2,500 meters. To the left, number 51, there is the second group, and Jönköping, Sweden. Closest to me with number 63, Danish, and Nordiska, Denmark. Please line up 15 meters behind the starting line. The starting line is the yellow boys with small yellow flags. You will be able to see it all the time. Please respect the starting line. If you pass the starting line once, you have a start warning, and the second time you will be disqualified. In the first race with men under 16, I'd like number 80 to line up in lane number 5. That's the middle of the starting line. And in the second race, ladies under 16, number 57, Elin Nyman, Emily Ferguson. Please line up on lane number 5. There's no hurry. Find your places in numerical order. Give space to everyone. And place number 80 in lane number 5. And there will be a lot of space on both sides. And the ladies under 16, prepare to start. Line up after the men under 16, please. Please look at both sides, to the left and to the right. You're supposed to lie beside the other competitors. And as I told you before, the starting line is the yellow boys with small yellow flags. Don't cross it, please. Number 79, please paddle backwards. I haven't told you anything yet. You can please paddle backwards. When I want you to paddle forward, I will tell you loud and clear. Please line up beside the white boxes. Now you can paddle forward very, very slowly. And don't cross the starting line. Start within 1 minute. Number 85, stop your speed. You can all see the yellow flags. Respected place number 83 forward, please. 72 forward, 71 forward. 84 you have a start warning. 85 you have a start warning. 90 you have a start warning. 74 forward, please. 90 forward, please. 84 backward. 83. 84. You have a start warning. That was your second start warning, and you're disqualified. Please leave the starting area. The start procedure is stopped. Lane number 81, stop your canoe. Start within 1 minute. Lane number 89 and 90 forward, please. 16, K2 2,500 meters. Please paddle forward to the white boxes. Look to both sides and you will see that you are beside your the other competitors. Now you can paddle slowly towards the starting line. Very slowly. Start within 1 minute. Don't cross the starting line. Hold your speed, stop your canoes. You can see the flags. Number 52 and 53 forward. 57, you have a start warning. Is number 60 forward. 63 forward. 52 forward.
Really important race for the position leading into this turn. 200-meter winner, Mark Peterson is still in the lead. And there was a small crash or accident leading into that turn, which made Mark Peterson got a bit more space back to his enemies. Mark Pearson is making a really wide turn, but somehow he's got a big lead anyway. Mark Pearson has got both lengths down to his teammate, number 77, Marcus Bleem. After there we have the Norwegian guy, Ivar Buch, Hugo Lagerstam, who has struggled in the waves, and 73, Nikolai Bride from Denmark, and the second Norwegian, number 74, Marius Alne.
From Finland, who is that's not a big surprise for anyone. The Danish crew who's in the lead in the women's KT race. Now going out on the second and last. Number 59, Kevin Jensen, number 10 from Denmark.
Chasing after there, another Danish crew, number 56, Sofie Blomgren, Stella Glysing Winter, and in the bronze medal place at the moment, 61, Iris Andersen, Sara Bressendorf. But chasing there is a Swedish pair, number 57, Elin Nyman, Emily Ferguson, who tries their best to get their way back up to a medal position. We have the first Finnish pair there, number 52, Hillevi Westerback, Helmi Ahonen.
Zooma in lite så här så väl in där borta.
Going into the last turn in the still has about 2 boat lengths gap down to the second. Mark Pearson still in the lead, but there is a hard competition for place number 7, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, which will be really interesting to follow in the last couple of 100 meters. And the gap that Mark Pearson had in the last turn is now reduced quite a bit by his teammate Marcus Bleem, who is almost up on the wash. Also another teammate, number 73, Nikolai Bride. There is no doubt that the 3 medals will be going to Denmark but there is a fight between the guys, in between the guys, who will take home the gold. And 50 meters left to go. We have a capsizing. Mark Peterson is so tired he got into the sea. 73, go inside the buoy. 73, inside the buoy, inside the buoy, inside the buoy. No! He misses! And I think the winner in the end will be number 77. What happened? Number 77, Marcus Bleem, in the end got the gold. Number 82, Ivar Flickabuch from Norway, got the silver. And I think that Hugo Lagerstam from Sweden got the bronze medal. What the end of the race. 50 meters left to go, one capsizing and one missed buoy. I can say that this for sure was the most dramatic race of the whole day. And we will have a boat control of Hugo Lagerstam. Number 79, boat control. Number 75, Erik Persson. We have another Swedish guy, 87, Mattias Lindén. We have a capsizing. Båten, kan ni plocka upp? We have number 72, Emil Winkvist. We have the end of the women's race here, number 56, which is Caroline Juhl and Sofie Blomgren, and Stella Glysing from Denmark takes the gold. Silver goes to Denmark as well, Iris Andersen and Sara Bressendorf, and the bronze. There was a bit of chaotic end of the men's race, but in the women's K2 race we had gold to Sophie Blomgren Hansen and Stella Glysing Winter. '59 took home the gold in the women's K2 race, and will have a boat control on lane number 59. Boat control, 59. There was two really dramatic races.